guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a first impressions review on two new Maybelline products. They're the Superstay Better Skin line. So I picked up the Superstay Better Skin Transforming Foundation and the concealer. So the concealer claims to target dark circles, spots, and imperfections. And it's a 2-in-1 targeted concealer and corrector with actyl-c, an ingredient known for its antioxidant benefits. So yeah, and then the foundation has actyl-c as well, and this says oil free on it. So I'm going to apply these and tell you guys my first thoughts, and I'll either include photos or check back in with the end result after a couple hours. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm casual today. I was running errands earlier and I just wanted to film for you guys since this is a new product. Alright, I purchased the shade number 10. It's called Porcelain in the foundation, and the shade 10 in the concealer is called Ivory. So I'm not really sure why they have different names, but they're both shade 10, the lightest shade. And this packaging has a cap and a pump, which is nice. And so I am just going to pump a little onto my fingers, spread it on my face, and then blend it out with my Cosmetics for Ulta Airbrushed Complexion Perfection brush. I tend to just smear some on my face and then blend it out. As you can see, there's no exact science to this method. This when I started, but this does have SPF 15 sunscreen in it. I think this is probably a medium coverage foundation. I feel like it evened out my skin tone, but I can still see a couple spots where I have some imperfections, so that is where the concealer will come in. I feel like it blended out easily. It's starting to dry down already. It doesn't feel too heavy, so far so good. Okay, now I am going to take the Better Skin Concealer, do a little on my under eyes. This is pretty yellowy on me, is my first immediate observation. Cover up some blemishes and some redness. I feel like this blends easily. It kind of looks thick on the skin. Like, I feel like you can see where it is. Let's keep blending. I feel like the concealer makes it look like I'm wearing makeup, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like it has a little bit of a cakey effect. I don't know if that's just me. It's okay. I think the coverage was decent. It was easy enough to blend, so that's good. But I liked the foundation better than the concealer so far. But we will try them out and see what happens. Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a little over 6 hours and I wanted to do my check-in so you could see how the foundation and the concealer wore throughout the day. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the washer going or the TV in the next room. My roommate is doing laundry just how it works living with roommates. But I did want to come and do the check-in. So as you can see, I feel like it wore pretty well. I think it did wear off a little bit around here. I did have dinner and drinks. I had my book club over this evening, so I did the whole thing, ran lots of errands, cooked, had people over, ate, did a lot in this makeup, and I think it looks pretty good considering everything that I did in those past 6 hours. I do feel like I am a little shiny in my T-zone area, which is fairly typical for me, so I think this actually held up pretty well. I do notice it's settling in to some of the lines in my face, like on the sides of my nose, and then kind of like where my brows like naturally furrow, kind of right here. But it's such a small thing, like if you weren't me you might not notice. But yeah, just like a little bit oily throughout this area. In general, I think it was a really pretty foundation. I feel like it feels okay. Like after 6 hours, it doesn't feel heavier or greasier than when I first put it on. Like it still feels nice on the skin, which is great because that is like my #1 dislike for foundation, is when I feel like a grease ball and I'm like, I have to get this product off me. I need to take a makeup wipe right now. It does not feel like that. It feels still like the same or comparable to when I first put it on. I thought it would be a good idea to show you guys what it looks like when it's touched up with powder. So I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 110 Porcelain. I also bought this today, so I've never used this before either. Bonus first impression, but I thought it would just be good to see what it looks like with a powder put on top, as if I, you know, came home from work and touched up before going out or something like that. I like this powder so far. It seems nice and finely milled. So there we go. That is a powder touch-up. I mainly just focused it in my T-zone area since that is where I get the most oily. I think it adjusted well to the powder. It didn't cake up or anything like that, so that is a bonus. So I do think this foundation can be touched up if you need to apply a little powder throughout the day. Overall, I was pretty happy with the foundation. I'm going to keep wearing it, keep using it, and see how it fits in with the rest of my makeup. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this foundation and what your thoughts were. I would love to know what you guys thought. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please hit subscribe or that thumbs up button. It means a lot to me as I'm starting out here on YouTube. Alright guys, thank you. Bye.